What's up, people? This is Hubscaps with the High Definition Reviews. It's been a while since I've reviewed something, so let's talk about the original Pwerbook. This is Macintosh's previous attempt at a very sleek model. It's fully aluminum. The entire laptop is made out of aluminum. It has a Super Drive CD burner. It ran 10.5.9 up to 2007 before you can put any later version of Mac OS X on this system. The reason why is because this unit is IBM powered. The chip that runs this entire computer is made by International Business Machines. It is a PowerPC chip. Runs at exactly 1.25 gigahertz and has 256K L2 cache. Generates a ton of heat. Has a 31 watt draw total, and this is the Pwerbook. This is a late 2004 model. Most of these are dented and totally messed up by now. These are really obscure. They weren't out for very long, so it's kind of interesting. There is a dent on it. That's how I got it. It looks like somebody knuckled or punched the trackpad, because there's three distinct. But yeah, this is pretty cool. The system is very large. It's a 15.4 inch display, TFT WXGA with a resolution of 1280 by 960. So this was a very high DPI, very high resolution screen for its time. Perfect for video editing, perfect for photo editing, very good color. This computer could use a warm rag. It's been sitting for a while, so it doesn't look as pretty as it could. But it boots up as fast as I'd expect any older Mac to. It has a 60 gigabyte hard drive in it, downgraded from the original 80 gig that took a crap. So yeah. This is going to be 10.4.1 Mac OS X with the famous PowerPC chip, which is totally awesome. Totally awesome. What makes this computer really interesting is the PowerPC architecture that all the code and software is written in. It's very difficult to find applications and software and games for this computer because it's PPC. After 2004, they merged with Intel and started using Intel chips in some of their later notebooks. I think like 2006 or 7 was when they made the final switch and stopped supporting the PPC software architecture and the way that the programs were written in altogether. And then it was just Intel-based chips and software from then on. 10.3.9 and 10.5.8 were the last true, really good operating systems for the Pwerbook G4. These systems weigh about 7 pounds. They're extremely heavy. They're not, light, but they last like 2 or 3 hours on a battery. That's how responsive it is in opening something like just a window. It's pretty old, but 1.2 gigahertz gets the job done. It can do flash, surprisingly, if you use Camino. It's totally awesome. A good replacement for an everyday computer system. So I thought I'd take a moment really quick just to talk about the Power Mac, because not a lot of people see these anymore or use them at all. I use it for audio editing, and it's really good. Just a freebie that I got. I guess these are valued at like $70 now, but there was a time when they sold for about $2,000, brand new, presidential class. These are like extremely expensive back in the day. But yeah. So if you ever get one of these systems, make sure you put like 10.3.9 or 10.5.8. Those are the last that can run on these computer systems because of the PowerPC chip, the main CPU. and it instantly shuts down. It's so great. Really thin TFT screen, metal bezels. I mean, they went through the effort to make it look good, so I keep it. I mean, it's got wireless capability. You got your S video out, you got your FireWire 400, you got 800, you got USB, you got 56K modem, you got your DVI, you got 2 fans that are underneath these grills that keep the system cool. It's been through hell, so it doesn't look the greatest, but it looks okay. It looks good enough to be like, you know, ooh, it's a Mac. I treat it very well. I look for PPC applications all the time. PowerPC apps are easy to find on websites like puremac.com. So if you have a PowerPC or a G3 or a G4, then you can go to puremac.com and you can totally find all the classic apps and games and software that are for these ancient machines that aren't readily available on the internet anymore. So, if you need replacement parts for these computer systems, you can easily find them at eBay. I got a new battery for this thing for like 14 bucks. They're literally trying to give them away. So, yeah, till next review, this is Hubscaps with the 1080p reviews. Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Yeah.